Hey there, baseball fans. It's Ben. I am back with another collection review. Just did one fantastic four-time Cy Young Award-winning pitcher. This time we're moving on to the big unit, Randy Johnson. So shout out to REK because I know you mentioned you're into Randy Johnson cards, and I got quite a few to show you here. So a few things before we get started with the big unit. Which, by the way, Tim Raines on the Expos Hall of Famer gave him that nickname when they were both on the Expos. They collided during a practice, and Tim Raines exclaimed, "Man, you're a big unit," and that's how his name kind of stuck. But Randy Johnson, Hall of Fame pitcher, 6'10", at the time the tallest ever. Played for 22 seasons, I think, in the bigs. Yeah, 22 seasons in the bigs, and total win-loss record: 303 wins, 166 losses. Career ERA 3.29 with 4,875 strikeouts, the second most in Major League history, right behind Nolan Ryan, and the most for a left-handed pitcher. He was a 10-time All-Star, World Series champ in 2001 with the Diamondbacks, won the Cy Young Award 5 times, was a World Series MVP in 2001 along with Curt Schilling, I believe. He had the Triple Crown for pitchers in 2002, and that's wins and strikeouts and ERA leader. Was a 4-time ERA leader, 9-time strikeout leader. He pitched a perfect game in 2004. I think the oldest person to pitch a perfect game. Also a no-hitter in 1990. And he is a member of the Baseball Hall of Fame in his first ballot with 97% of the votes. So clearly a bona fide superstar and just a remarkable pitcher in the history of baseball. So let's start off with his rookie cards. I've actually a bunch of these rookie cards. As you guys know, I've been opening up these 89 packs for quite a bit. So I've got three of these Score 1989 rookies. It's not 15 cents, it's right over his picture, but that's just the case I have on there. So start off in those clown uniforms with the Expos, and then here we have him with a little sneer in his 1989 rated rookie from Donruss. I've got 3 of those. There's his infamous 1989 Fleer rookie card. This is just the standard kind of blackout version. There are something like, I read like a dozen different variations on how they blacked out that Marlboro sign back there, but this is probably the most common standard blackout. Then his 89 Topps. You can see a couple good representations there. And then I've got his 89 Topps traded when he made the switch over to the Mariners. So quite a good collection there of rookie and rookie season cards for the big unit. Moving on to 1990, I think people still hadn't quite grasped how good he was going to be and how intimidating he was, but he did throw a no-hitter in 1990. So a couple of Topps, and then we have his top sticker card. I think that's Vaughn Hayes next to him there, maybe. 1990 Donruss, quite a few of those. Here's a nice shot of him from 1990 Score. There's his nice big high leg kick in 1990 Bowman. And he is without a mustache there and with a mustache here. 1990 Fleer, followed by some Upper Deck. Moving on to 1991. That's when he started to become a big deal after that first no-hitter. So you see his Topps card, a couple Upper Deck here. That's always a funny face he's making there in that 91 Score. And there's his commemorating his no-hitter against the Tigers. That's the first one in Mariners history. With that Donruss highlight card, and then big high leg kick for his base card from 91 Donruss, which I have a lot of. Opened a lot of 91 Donruss in the last year or so. There's his no-hitter for another funny face for Score. There's Fleer Ultra. A good shot of him. I think that's probably spring training there for his stadium club. There's Leaf. There's Bowman. And then some 91 Fleer, followed by the box bottom from 1991 Fleer. So that's probably you don't see too often there. And that's commemorating his no-hitter as well. All right, so moving on to 1992. We got a couple of Topps. And you can see he's starting to, he got some league leaders there in walks, but early in his career, he had some trouble with his control, and then he started to rein it in, and that's when he got really dangerous. 92 Score, 92 Donruss, 92 Stadium Club, again with a shot of that 89 Topps rookie card that we just saw. 92 Fleer, and this is the special factory set only insert for Smoke and Heat for him. So that's, I don't want to call it rare, but it's just, you don't see it as often. There's 92 Upper Deck. It's an interesting shot from Donruss Triple Play where they put the ball in front of his face. So that's an interesting choice. There's 92 Fleer, or Leaf. And there he is looking pretty serious in his 92 Studio with a broken bat, showing just how hard he's throwing it. And we also learned that he loves photography. So actually, he had a second act career after his retirement in photography. He also loves playing drums. He likes Clint Eastwood and John Wayne. Likes Ferris Bueller's Day Off and Magnum Force. Ferris Bueller's Day Off couldn't be any further away from John Wayne and Clint Eastwood, but there you go. And would like to meet the President, George H.W. Bush, at that point. And finally, we have a couple cards from 1993. His Leaf and his Stadium Club. And there he is again. They're really making use of that broken bat mentality for him in there. So that's all I've got for you. I don't have anything where after he switched over to the Diamondbacks, you know, 93 and 94 is kind of where I top out. But I thought this was a fun collection, mostly because of all these rookies I've got here. So REK, we'll chat soon. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.